What's up, YouTube? So many of you might be asking, where have I been? And as much as I want to tell you I've been on an adventure or been somewhere really nice, that is not really the case. Because one time you're just relaxing in front of your aquarium, and the next time it can turn into something like this. At the start of 2022, there was a fire in the house. The fire department said that it has started in one of the wires of the house, and this is a house that is very old, so most of the wirings here are also very old. And unfortunately, there was one time when I was cleaning the fish tank, and while everything was turned off, for some reason the fire started. So as you can see, the thing is still hanging, the python is still hanging, and these are some of the fish that have suffered. Right now it's still very painful to see them. I've taken care of these fishes for so long, and I gave them all my energy, and I spent a lot of money on them. Also, they have become very dear to me. Obviously, like as a fish keeper, you try to give them the best that you can whenever possible, and sometimes accidents like this happen. So you can see the fish tank is very cracked, and the wall behind the fish tank is also cracked. It is very difficult to see that everything that you have put your attention and your money and your effort into is just gone in a split second. Fortunately, there are really good people in this hobby, and I would just like to give a shout out to amazing people that helped me throughout this entire ordeal. I would like to give a shout out to Michael Rose from Fremont, California. He had been very generous and very patient with me when this thing happened. I'm also very thankful because if not for him, I probably won't have any place for my fish for a long period of time. I'm very thankful because having another fish keeper keep your fish means that I'm more confident that they're in good hands. But also, he was very helpful with the whole process of having the fish over, giving them food, and taking them in as their own. Another group of people that I would like to say to give my gratitude to are those people in Infinite Aquarium, especially my friend Jimmy. Shout out to you. I'm very thankful that you let my fish, the remaining of my fish, stay at your store. You gave them excellent home for a short period of time, and I know you get busy too at the store, but you still gave me a chance to have them there. So for that, I am very thankful to you, my friend. And I won't forget your kindness and your generosity during that hard period of time. I would also like to give shout out to those people that I became really close with in Instagram because of the hobby. And these people always ask me how I'm doing, even if I'm not active on Instagram for a long period of time because of this incident. And for that, I appreciate you. Specifically for H2O brother, you mean so much, especially when you reach out to me during that time. I don't have anything. You also tried to reach out to other people in the fishing community, fish keeping community, so that they can help me here in the Bay Area. Even if I know you're far away, I still appreciate your help, all your concern, and all the time you would ask me how I am doing. That is very appreciated, my brother, and I won't forget the kindness that you've shown me through all those times. Another amazing fish keeper that I would like to say thank you to is Angel Boss. My friend, every time you say hi and every time you ask about the fish and how they're doing, it makes my day so much better. I know you understand how hard it is to be a student nurse and to also be at the same time trying to make sure that this fish will have the best life that they could have. And for that, I would love to give you my gratefulness. You and H2O bro are actually very important people that help me stay in this hobby. Every time that I would go back to Instagram to see what's happening, there was actually a time when I don't really want to look at other people's aquarium or whatever people are doing in their life. But I also feel like there are more important things in life other than the hobby. But you guys showed me that I can get through it, and with you guys being there, that made me feel like this is something that's going to pass, and this is just a thing that I have to get over. So during that time, we've been moving from one hotel to another. All of our stuff are with the insurance, so there's really only a few stuff that we can bring to hotels because we've been moving from different hotels. I think we actually moved to 3 different hotels, and the insurance took care of that, fortunately. But I'm not able to bring the fish, obviously, so I have to find someone to take care of them. So I went on Facebook and I asked people who can possibly take the fish for a few months while we're trying to figure out what the situation with the housing would be like. And thankfully, one of my chorus mates was able to see the message on Facebook, and he offered me his place for a few months. And this friend's name is Jim Giorgio. I would like to thank him for giving me a space in his house for the fish. So I would go to Santa Cruz every weekend to try and clean the fish tank. And Jim is always making me feel welcome at his place. He never give me a hard time. He's always very hospitable whenever I go there. he would always give me an update of whatever is happening to the fish. I would also like to add that he's the one who took care of the fish for the longest period of time, and I appreciate you so much, my friend. So pretty much whatever is left here in this fish tank are the only fish that survived at that point after the fire. The only reason that this fish has survived is because they are in a separate room. But obviously, like, as time goes by, I'm not able to take care of them because traveling back and forth from San Jose to Santa Cruz is like an hour or 30 minutes. So sometimes I would just be really busy with school, and I would just be really busy with life, and I'm not able to go and clean up the tank. And so unfortunately, some of these fish that you see in this video, especially the tinfoil barbs, the calceus, and the geophagus, they eventually perished as well because of the uncontrolled water quality, because I'm not able to be there for them most of the time, and it's all my fault. So eventually I have to make the decision to just have them back at the house once we're able to settle back into the renovated house. So now that we are back in San Jose, and these are the only fish that remains with me at this moment. So we still have Mako, and that is the odor pike. And then we still have Sola, that is the chocolate cichlid you see at the right bottom. And then we also have the Bishir named Assassin. So I'm pretty sure the long drive from Santa Cruz to San Jose kind of stressed them out. First of all, I would like to thank all the people who helped me transport them, and it's starting from my friends in chorus, Claudio, Jesse, Chester, and up to my classmates in the nursing program, Will and David. I would like to thank you so much for helping me transport them. And of course, I would like to thank my partner in crime, Carlo, for always being there every step of the way. It doesn't matter if it's a bad or a good situation, you're always there, and I appreciate you for that. And thank you for being patient with me as well and being understanding. And thank you for supporting me, especially during the hard times. And of course, I also want to thank my family because we stood by each other's side all throughout the hard times, and I'm just happy that no one was hurt during the fire, and I'm glad that we got through this together. Anyway, because it was very cold during the transport, they seem to have been stressed out, especially Sola right here. If you can see his fins are frayed, and I think he has fin rot, so I started medicating him with Canaplex just to kill that bacteria. Today's the second day that Miko has started eating, and this is the second dose of medication for the Canaplex, and I think that Sola is starting to be more himself. He used to eat a lot, and he used to swim a lot in the fish tank, but now he's just staying at the bottom but this last few hours he's been moving around more and he's starting to eye the food, so that is a good sign. So for Assassin, she hasn't eaten yet, she hasn't taken anything. I'm starting to see her move more and more, which is good, but she's mostly staying at the bottom right there. But today she started sniffing on some of the food that I threw in there as well. So I'm hoping that eventually she's gonna start eating and she's gonna start being more of herself. I'm gonna try to have some shrimp, and then I would put some medication on that as well, just to make sure that whatever parasite or whatever bacteria that has gotten to them, I will be able to eradicate them. So right now they're just staying here outside the garden, and to help keep the temperature of the tank more constant, I just put a styrofoam at the back, the sides, and the bottom of the tank. So as far as I know, it has been working. It has been keeping the temperature at a constant 78 degrees. So I'm very happy with that. As of now, my main concern is pretty much how to make the plugs safe for outside use. Right now they're outside and there's no cover, so I'm planning to put more cover on that just to make the humidity easier to manage if there's any. So I was able to get an extension that is meant to be outside, and that kind of give me a peace of mind, but I still want to be able to protect the tank and of course protect my family. If ever that happens, I don't want to have any more fire or have them think that the fire starts here in the fish tank. So it's very good if people can put in the comment below how to keep any of those electricities safe to be outside. So I guess I'll end this video right here. I'm gonna put some more updates eventually. Thank you for everyone who keeps subscribing and who have stayed subscribed to my channel. I appreciate everyone, and I hope everyone have a good day, and fish out.